Hey everyone, welcome back to the Tub Pond Handbook, available on Amazon.com. Today we're going to talk about low zone cold weather plants. Now my book goes into these more extensively than what we're going to do here today. But in the last video I showed you how we set up the tubs, or I like to set them up here in Zone 6 here in northwest New Jersey in April, even though I'm not going to put my tropical fish out until June and my cool water tropicals until late May. The reason is because we want to get the tub seeded, established. We want live foods and freshwater plankton to evolve. That's all in the other video, but it also means you can put out some plants early. So everyone has what's called a planting zone. If you go to the USDA website, you can type in your zip code and find your planting zone. And this tells you when you pick up a pond plant or a garden plant, when you go to your garden center, it'll say the zone range that it's available. That means, can it withstand the typical winter weather in that zone? Can it withstand freezing? Is it frost resistant? So if you're in, most hobbyists in the United States are in these colder, more northern zones. Those of you down in the southern parts of the US, this might not be applicable to you. But it also means that you could have plants that will not die back as much and could actually grow during the winter months. So this might be helpful for you too. I have on my pond glove. These are much better than the gloves you can get at the aquarium stores and online. They're more durable. You can get them at a pond store, or you can go to your home improvement center and see if you get these chemical resistant gloves that are very thick. These are not going to leak through and be a little warmer than the typical aquarium gloves you find, because this water is going to be cold. It's about 43 degrees out Fahrenheit this morning. So I'm going to embed some images and show you some plants that are really good for putting out early, because they bloom real early and you'll get some nice color. Right here, if you're seeing here, this one right here, which I have on a shelf, is Glycera maxima. This is the variegated variety. This is how it's already looking now when it's this cold, and it will get bigger, as you'll see in the photo here. A really good plant to put out early. It's a grass-like plant. Water lilies, you can put those out now. Why not? Why wouldn't you put out your water lilies now? The hardy ones, that is. They'll be underwater, they'll be fine. What we have here is a carex. Now, carex are often garden plants for you gardeners, you know about them, but this is an aquatic carex. This is a carex called Bull's Golden, and it's been showing up in the pond stores. It's really lovely. It really gives a pop, a pretty good filter. It'll have a little brown flower probably sometime in May for me, or early May. It's just starting to come up here. It's about April 4th here in New Jersey right now. Of course, we have our nemesis, golden yellow flag iris, Iris pseudochorus. An invasive species, came from Europe. Arguably the best damn tub filter you can keep because of its root mass. It grows anywhere, even flowers in the shade. I have it out, I have it potted, so it's not invasive, but it's a good go-to plant to get the, to get your biological tank and processes going. The more plants that are growing in the spring, the less algae problems you're going to have. Over here is another native plant called alisma. When alisma first comes up, it's grassy. In a few weeks, it's going to look like a cryptocorn under the water. And then it's going to emerge out of the water and look like a Radican sword plant, a very low-growing Radican sword plant. And it's called baby's breath, aquatic baby's breath. A flower is going to come up with little white flowers on it. This is a native. There's a lot of different varieties. This is the variety I keep here. You can see it in the picture. So we'll go over to this tub here. What are some other plants we have here? Here's another carex. For my friends who are up in Canada, this is a really cold plant. This is like a zone 2 carex, Carex aquatilis. It's just green. It's got very thick foliage, which is how it can withstand a frost very well. Not remarkable looking, but a definitely go-to early plant. We have some other plants here too. This is a European cattail, my favorite, Typha laxmani, just starting to come up. I like the European cattails better than the Americans. This Typha has very needle-like, tall 36-inch foliage, and little catkins. Very, very nice. So this is just a sampling of what we have today.